Well, we got to start off with the most important thing today, and that is a belated, very happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you.
Did you have a good celebration?
I did indeed.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you again, and now we're talking about this film. Do you think you'd be a good spy, like a good CIA operative in person?
Yeah, I think I'd be pretty good. I mean, it's kind of what we do for a living anyway, isn't it? We kind of pretend that we live sort of somewhat, you know, truthfully under an imaginary scenario, you know. So we're good at pretending.
I hadn't thought of it, but actually that does make sense. Total sense. Now, I know this is a movie that we're talking about, criminal, of course, but do you think this could happen in real life? Are we headed that direction with science?
I'm told that they can do this with they've experimented on mice and rats and things like that, and they've transferred memories over from one to the other with success.
That is insane.
So they're already, the science is there, but of course I guess we would be the last to I was going to say benefit from it, but maybe I think it came out of this whole thing of looking into Alzheimer's and stuff like, you know, that's how they kind of stumbled upon it, or segued into this thing of experimenting with memory. So it can be done, I'm told.
Interesting. You have an incredible fight scene with Kevin, and I just talked to him about it. But I need to know, did you at least get a good left hook in? Because that's a pretty intense scene.
No, I got a little choked with the thing about it seems to be, it just follows every time. You've got anything that you're doing remotely that's physical, they pad you up and they put these pads on your ankles and your knees and your back and your hips and your elbows, and you always hit the place that is not padded.
Well, Kevin said you were a good sport. He said you told him that you come in, get this a little bit more realistic. Did you really do that, or?
Oh, yeah. You know, I said, you know, if it's too much, I'll tap you.
Well, I'm already putting it in for the rematch. By the way, my money's on you. Why do you love acting so much?
What's great? You know, I was as a kid. I have two elder sisters who I'm technically an only child because I've got two elder sisters who sort of flew the nest pretty early on, and I just grew up with my own. I would amuse myself and live in my head, use my imagination, and I was always sort of play acting and dressing up, and I guess it's really just an extension. It's just an extension of that, you know, and it's something I wanted to do, and it's like anything. Sometimes you get stuck doing it. You know, this is, or I do this because I'd be a terrible teacher or a plumber. I wouldn't know where to begin, you know.